Hello, everybody. We're back. I'm back again. Sounds familiar. Matt is again just a few minutes behind, he says. So he will be here very shortly. I have not talked to him since the karting concluded for the evening. So we should probably stay with the trend and start a poll for that. Yeah. Or should we? Let's change up the question. I feel like he's not. We're going to do an over-under. Over-under 13th place. If it's exactly 13th, you're out. So over, so that'd be 14 through 20, or under, which would be 1 through 12. There we go. The poll has been set, has been started. I think 13th is like the right. It could go either way. So much appreciated everybody for joining. We'll get this thing kicked off in the normal show fashion as soon as he arrives. But my faith. I have faith in Matt this week. So Long Tall Texan's probably going to be taking the under. The bold move, Cotton. See if it pays off. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining. Feeling any better yet? Better every day. It's been wild windy around here. So allergens floating in the air could definitely be affecting me still a little bit, but I am it's not like slowing me down on progress any. Like tonight, since I've got home, I've got so much done. And I'm just cooking right along. The chassis is in primer right now. I got a good coat of primer on it minutes before I ran in here and got going. So yeah, it's I feel like things are absolutely going well as far as that goes. Where I was looking, where is my starred data? It's not giving me that. Weird. Something has changed. Anyway, sorry about that. Bloody Mary. My in-laws are in town, staying with us for a few weeks. So, or a couple weeks and change. So they picked up Bloody Mary. I was like, okay, I can get on board with that. I'll make myself a Bloody Mary. Did you paint in the wind? I painted in a protected area. It's still maybe a little windy, but I feel like it was protected enough. So, and it was primer only so far. I will be painting. Primer? Who are you? A painter? Hey, metalwork, unless it says paint plus primer on the can, nope, it doesn't go. But I need to get tonight's video done for tomorrow's upload of the Rocky Mountain High. So yeah, that's spicy. Made it spicy. But like I said, I've got a bunch of work done. If you saw my Instagram story, you may have seen my slightly blue piece that I made yesterday. No powder coat? Absolutely not. I absolutely despise when people powder coat these chassis because it chips and it leaves a really bad look. And then you absolutely can't do anything about that unless you have the whole thing like blasted and stripped and go from there. Look who it is.
Guild.
Hello, Matthew.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Now it can begin, as I am here.
A 4-minute warm-up for everybody, and you are now here.
And I'm not happy.
Ooh, well, don't say anything yet, because I've got a poll going up already.
All right.
But I didn't give you fast group, slow group this week.
Oh, great. What's the poll this week?
It's an over-under this week.
Oh, I like
on
it.
A certain position.
Well, it can't be last because there's no under.
Were you last?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's not last. You are correct. But I was like, wait, what?
What? Bobby.
We'll wait till the end. I feel like that's going to definitely sway the results. See how many people get it.
Let's just say I recorded it, but there's not much reason to watch it.
Mm.
But
Well, people
there
that-
were interesting things that happened. We'll talk about it later.
Yes. Okay.
How are you? How have you been?
Improving daily.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it. It must have been a doozy.
Yeah.
Because
It doesn't normally take me out like that.
no. Oh, you're having an American Caesar,
Yes.
which
Yes.
is just tomato juice and
No.
vodka. Lame.
It's not. This is Zing Zang, which has got. It's like KFC tomato juice. Like it's got all the spices and everything's in
All
it.
right. Oh, okay. You know what? I can vibe with that.
It's pre-spiced,
So you did nothing.
and then I added extra spice and pepper.
You're spicy enough.
I try.
Let me fire up the chat here. See what's
Righty.
happening in the world.
Yes.
What's been? What's been going on there with
Not a
you?
whole. I painted my chassis tonight. Primered so far.
Oh, you did. Wow,
I did.
that's
I'm
excellent.
I'm going to paint after the show.
Popping up the chat. Popping each. Never mind.
Cold soup with alcohol.
Oh, printer's doing its thing. RC Underdog, thank you very much. One of these days, I fear Matt is going to go out for milk and cigarettes. I'll be right back in 30 years.
Dad.
7-Eleven gave me free cookies.
Hey, did they offer that, or did you assume that they wanted you to have?
No.
it for free?
They offered that because
fine.
I bought a Red Bull, and they're like, those cookies are free if you buy a Red Bull. I was like, all right.
Do the cookies also have caffeine? Or wings?
Are the cookies also cursed?
Yeah.
The cookies contain sodium benzoate. That's
So-
bad.
Is it? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'll take your word for it. I have started on my denim fiber project
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I
with-
see a mold there right in front of
with
you.
a new twist. So normally,
You're putting copper rivets just everywhere.
yeah, right? No, a new style of molding process. So I did the normal mold like we would normally do, right? But
Yes.
rather than filling that with the silicone to create the female buck, I wanted to insert a printed piece. So that it can create the actual features, because previously we were just doing a skin and you didn't have any then structure inside, where the forged carbon work I did before, like I had details on the inside and mounting bosses. So I wanted to kind of make the mix of the two. But then that means that the inside buck can't be just what the normal mold is. So
Right,
I
it's got to
created
have the relief for the thingy to hold
Yes.
the.
So I
printed,
created a tray just to make the silicone buck that has that feature into it.
Mhm.
And then I'll mold the denim, maybe a layer of carbon, maybe not. Then the printed piece, then one layer of carbon. Then
Yes.
we'll put this over top of
Jeans.
it. Jeans. What's up, jeans? So yeah, that is going to give me the features that I want, I think.
I like it.
Yeah, I think it brilliant.
That's
I
cool.
agree.
I think Rudy, I think you mean wheelie yellow. And
Oh
he is
yeah, the little
Yeah.
ambulance thing.
Yeah. Van.
Whatever.
Call it a van. But
Yeah.
yes. And yes, MST, that is absolutely 100% correct. Classic TV toys for your 8-inch men.
I don't know why you'd want that.
You have ladies there too. They're also 8 inches.
Is that
Levi's, Lee, or Guess?
It's
It's Parasuco.
Wrangler? Except maybe the Lee, or wait, isn't it Levi's who has the red tag?
What planet are you from that
With
you
what?
don't know for sure?
I don't shop for clothes. I'm not a girl.
So because I know,
Yeah.
So because I know that
yes.
Levi's have a red tab on them, I'm a girl.
Right?
You don't even know.
I don't know. I don't buy my pants. I don't buy any of my clothes.
Dresses, yeah.
That she takes care of all of it.
Oshkosh bagosh.
Yeah, right.
He still fits.
Whatever. But I got a bunch more progress done as well. I've got the top shaft for my transmission drilled, mocked up, functioning.
Okay, so obviously you're not sharing any of these things.
Obviously, I assume anything that I have to do that is difficult, I will have to do for you as well.
No. I don't know if you've seen what I've built, but it's pretty dang good. You scum.
Toxic crawlers.
I tapped all my own holes today.
When are we going to see some Speed Phoenix runs on Tyler Perry? Oh, Private RC Runway. Oh, man, God.
Can you imagine?
That was a great collab video between Ramy RC and Cletus. Oh, it was so good. Tyler Perry's place is so incredible. What a facility.
He really likes radio control there, doesn't he?
He does. I can get behind that. You know what? If that's what it takes,
I'm in.
Dressing up,
whatever I got to do
as a lady grandma, and yelling at some people, I'm in.
I actually, you know what I was doing? I was searching dinosaur masks for an upcoming video.
I mean, I can imagine the subject. Let's get into that thing first. Let's get into the Crowell.
Okay. Crowell.
Mine is right there.
Dinosaur age.
Mine looks way worse than Matt's.
Have you driven it yet?
Yeah, I drove the crap out of it.
Did your shocks leak?
I don't know that yet. I'll have to check.
The carpet.
Yeah,
Eddie's going to be thrilled.
Great point. I didn't watch the running portion of your video. I watched your bench portion.
You saw the beginning, though.
Yes, I watched the whole bench portion. I just didn't watch the running section because I was listening to a lot of it rather than watching.
So, one thing that I did not make clear because I didn't know, and there's a reason I didn't know, the brass and the horrible skid things for the diffs and the skid plate on the skid, those don't come with it.
Yeah, I know, because I read the documentation, and I put it.
What documentation did you read?
The documentation from Rolar.
Yeah, but what kind of communication was that?
WhatsApp message.
Oh my God, dude! So communication's great, and I love speaking with people, but they send me,
in general is great.
They send me so many messages. I literally missed that one. So I was like, oh wow, this is pretty cool. Brass. Right on. I had to put it in the comment or the description down below.
I mean, what's his name? Greg. He put it in text on the video because he didn't realize either until he was editing, obviously.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I put it in. I think I only watched both of you. I didn't see who else did it.
Hemi Storm, Exo Caged, RC Review. Tom Lee has one, but he has not done the review yet.
I saw that he hadn't have time yet or something like
that. Finger Chopper 5000 costs extra. Leave it to, I said this in a comment, leave it to Josh to find a way to injure yourself with a truck.
I didn't. I mean, actually I did.
I see that. It's a bloody buddy. Salt Pond RC, thank you very much. The company that could really use a new full-time marketing guy is the Relax, Warm, Love one. They can't even acronym right for FFFs.
Yeah. So
Let's talk
when you went
about
and drove yours.
Yes, sir.
Did it have reverse for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right away.
Mine barely has reverse. And
did you play with the radio?
EPA and everything on the radio is all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
Checked that. So I got to get into it because it's like 5% of the forward speed.
Oh dear.
Yeah. That was just like so that was painful. Mm-hmm. not today here. I mean, you can pretty much palm what's left of them and just yeah. Those skid plates are there's so many things on that vehicle that just scream like, hey, we have seen the internet, but we do not know exactly what we're doing. Like,
well,
that's what defines that vehicle.
I don't have the box in here, but someone explained that out of my way.
Out my way.
No. There is an of. You have to look very closely. It's very small. Yeah, it's there.
Okay.
Out my way of. Very small. But that's the rally cry underneath that. The Kamaz Batkol Teen. I can't remember what it says. That's from World of Warcraft. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense, and that should not be on the box. Justin M., if you're trying to pre-order, they're not opening pre-orders until May 14th.
Are you kidding me?
No, you cannot officially. This is so stupid. You can't buy it yet.
Okay. This company is honestly the biggest pain in the ass to work with. So I'd mentioned in the video that I didn't do their affiliate thing, and it was mainly out of laziness for me.
Yes.
But I said, go find somebody who did, because I assumed that was ready to go and launchable.
That's sort of what I thought too. I got a lot of impressions when people click it, but you cannot order it yet because it's not available yet. I don't know why the release date, like it's so dumb, because they're like, you can't do anything until May 7th at this specific time, and then they just release it. They put it out there on Instagram and on social.
Oh yeah, all the stuff's out there. Everything's
already all out there.
I was doing the sale news the night before, and I was just like, let me see if I can find like a page where it's going to be. And I go on the page, and all the information, their whole web page is just live with all of the details. And I was just like, you guys are the absolute worst. Like, I really
the fact that it's
working with
it's now available, like it's out there, it's released, but you can't buy it.
So there was some super confusing comments in my video. People are like,
I think that's most of your audience.
I actually ordered one 2 weeks ago from
AliExpress.
Yeah, and like I've got it already. And I'm just like, what is this company doing?
Not enough of the right
everything you're doing is wrong and terrible to work with. Like they sent Matt and I a message. They're like, hey, would you guys do a special live video on the Tuesday that it releases? And we'll give you each an extra truck. We'll give you another one of these each. And Matt and I were both just like, no
thanks.
I don't want a second one. And I don't want to do just like this. No.
So I'm not going to show you any messages, but that's April. That's April.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
middle of April.
Extremely frustrating.
Yeah.
It is a decent truck. It
is.
It's fun-ish to drive.
I had a fun time driving it. The front servo worries me because it's so small. Steering is bad. Steering is very bad.
That servo saver thing they have on there is so soft that there's times when you get 5 degrees of steering angle. So
mine is so hard.
Mine was until I drove it.
Mine's still very hard.
You didn't drive very hard.
I drove it. I love the light kit.
The light kit was it impressed me so much.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course
I want that in everything.
I'll say like it impressed me so much, especially when it was on the bench. Until
Rainbow Blast.
I want that on everything from now on.
I actually got it out in the rocks. I'm like, well, I'm not actually going to use the light kit really. Actually, the only thing the light kit did was annoy me with the blinkers.
Oh yeah, no. That has to go. They have to stop doing that altogether forever.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean the light kit was so impressive. But yeah, this servo saver becomes so soft after you drive it in the rocks real hard.
Gosh, I think mine's built wrong then, because it doesn't move at all.
Oh, I'm losing the kingpin screw.
I can't get it to move in the slightest.
I hammered on it, but it did not do anything.
Here, I can hold the servo horn on this side.
Uh-huh.
And then just...
Oh, man. No, mine doesn't do that at all.
Yeah, mine was super stiff, but I beat the crap out of it on the rocks.
Okay, good.
I mean, I put good dents in the Lexan. Can you see any of them? Oh, yeah. See that one in the door there?
Yeah, I see that. That's a good one.
Yeah. So I'm trying to... Anyway,
oh boy.
I will say that after driving it, the rose-colored glasses have slightly worn off because it's we have SCX6 at home to me.
Totally. And you know what I love about the SCX6? It's way bigger. It's like way bigger. The build quality is better. It's a honcho. Power is significantly better. I love the brushless setup. The bigger servo is better. And what else? There's something else about it that I liked. Parts. You can get parts right away.
The reviews on customer support are not coming in great.
No, and that worries me a lot, that they're focusing all their attention on getting these into our hands, but then everyone else, like those are your bread and butter, man. The people who are buying them that aren't us, those are the people that you need
the ones who bought the Omni
Terminators
and things like that, like
Gunner, which also
Nissan,
good truck.
Hello all, tonight's code # you're dumb and wrong. # you're dumb and wrong. Make sure you're not so dumb and wrong that you don't spell your right. Correct. Incorrect.
No, he's got it right.
No, he did. I'm just saying, like, whenever you decide to use it, make sure that you spell it correctly. SatisfiedJerky.com. Save 10% on jerky over there. My in-laws are here, and I brought out my stash of jerky. They're like, jerky? I'm like, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, try the sea salt and honey.
Did you say?
Oh,
so people from Missouri can read.
They're from Kansas.
Kansas City, Missouri?
They're on the Kansas side. So
that's okay. I'm Canadian.
Well, not even of Kansas City, in the metro. But thank you.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. For the introductory price of what, $4.99? That's significant
stupid
value.
Cheap.
It's stupid cheap. If you can get it at that price, I'd get one. I still would get one.
If $4.99 is an illogical price.
Yes,
it really is.
It totally is.
That is extremely cheap.
Somebody commented that was too expensive, and I was like, I don't know that it is. I think it's pretty good cheap.
Lots of things are too expensive for people. So,
they were comparing it to other trucks on the market, so I was like,
that's
anyway.
Unless you're comparing it to like that 5th scale Red Cat MOA. Still.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's semi-disposable. I would actually, I would love
Depending
to
on
do
parts
something that isn't
support
this cheap. And
Yeah,
parts support for sure.
That's
If
where
there's
that
support,
statement
that's where
is
that
right.
comes from. That's 100% correct. Let's see how it does. According to their website, only 500 are going to be at the $499 price. Well, that's good because that's all they have. I think they only made 500 of these.
That's what they told us.
That's what they said.
But honestly, who knows if that is the correct information.
Can you hold up the SCX6 and the other Crow Bowl? I cannot because I'll break both my arms.
The SCX6 is in the garage and it is much larger. So
yeah, imagine it being bigger. Watch my video. There's a picture.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Any thoughts on the Type Pro custom cages? I've got one right there. Made well. They have lots of cool parts that they come with, things like that. All the accessories are resin printed, and that's kind of brittle. That's not my favorite. But build quality comes with panels, all that kind of stuff. That is cool. So I'm happy that I bought it.
Okay, good. So should I go with the SCX6?
It's almost twice the money.
It's twice the price.
Oh, it's a better truck. The SCX6 is a better truck.
Yeah.
Twice the money though. So
let your wallet do the talking.
Yeah. Because twice is like 2 times. So depending on how you do math. It's a big decision.
Go down there, Egghead.
That's the problem with the S66 is that it's $1,099. So
ugh, but then I'd have to watch one of Matt's videos. Don't worry, not many people do anymore.
Yeah.
What's my favorite scale hubs? I love these scale questions. I think RC 4-wheel drive still makes the best ones. And then Vanquish.
We don't make scale hubs, do we?
Yeah, you make hubs for your wheels, dummy.
Scale hubs?
They're hubs, aren't they? Like hub things
hub
in the
covers?
middle.
We don't make scale hub. We don't make scale hub. Well, I'll make a center cap, I guess, for a wheel, but that's not
center cap. There you go, dummy.
Scale hubs I consider like the worn.
Oh, like the ASIN or the worn locking. Yeah, okay. So the
ARB.
RC 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's what I would consider a scale hub.
Yeah.
But
or locked up. Locked up RC makes them too. That's a good point.
Yeah. There you go.
And so does SSD. But theirs are a little bit big. So the consensus is you would rather have one SCX6 instead of 2 Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think so.
And
they offered us 2. And we
said no. So
I still like it though. I think the value is there right now. If you can get one at this introductory price and you're willing to gamble on parts support and customer service, then
right. Silent shooter. Yeah. There's one thing with the SCX6 is that when I got it and I still have it, driving it, things like that, I did not have a desire to change my SCX6. This thing, I have the immediate, the suspension is god awful. As far as performance goes, it's got
that anti-tilt bar though.
The suspension on it is so far from being set up well. It's absolutely just way too soft. It moves around too much. It allows the weight to completely control how the truck is performing. It's really, really bad. So it needs a complete shock overhaul immediately to try and make it if you want it to drive in a way that is going to be, appealing to performance. If you just want it to look good in slow motion videos, it's set.
Yeah, it's pretty good that way already.
Him.
Me. Thomas Biazik, thank you very much. The next 5 are in the oven, and I thought I should ship Josh's body. I crossed the bridge at the postal facility. Water was raging as it was storming. I opened the car door. The wind ripped the box from my grasp into the river. Thomas, you just hang on to that one, okay? You just keep making ones for Josh and keep these stories coming. But don't give me so much money because you're giving back your profits from making these bodies. So how much was the Ripper when it came out?
$18.99.
Which was a gosh darn bargain.
That is not what people thought.
No, not at the time. Not at the time.
People
but if you want one now.
Yeah, people cussed us up one side and down the other at that price point.
How dare you, sir?
Said, if we were going to sell this at like regular margins, it would be almost 3 times this. But so you know,
James, I use for scale interiors for print filament. I use the carbon fiber PLA.
Oh, it prints so clean.
So clean.
The carbon fiber, like it just prints at a different level of.
Yeah. It's almost not fair how clean.
Like the manifold.
It's almost not fair how clean it is. Why did you print one?
Because I designed it, had to make sure it went together.
Okay. You want me to do one? I'm doing one for you, right?
Yeah, you can do one for me.
Okay. So, do you like to do it yourself?
I got to make sure that you print it in a way that it makes that everything looks good, though. I don't want you to just.
Yeah, I already set all the orientation. I'm not stupid.
Hopefully, you did it right.
I did it really good. Look.
Here, let me see that exhaust up close.
Don't worry about that.
Let me see that exhaust up close. Yeah, to the side now. I want to see the side that's facing you. Yep. No, about 90 degrees the other way.
Oh, it's out of focus. Sorry. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Jeremiah.
Buff.
Thank you. Did I miss something, or you guys were really on the new truck? It just came out. I picked up a Gen 7 Pro for $75. I put PS410 3 gear skid in it. You paid $70 too much, Jeremiah.
Rude.
The Gen 7. That was an interesting one. That was not a great truck. They contacted me in the Gen 7. They're like, hey, we got this new Gen 7. We'd like to send you one. So you can show a bunch of upgrades with like SCX1 style parts. I was like, okay, send it over. Yeah, a bunch of SCX1 parts. There's thousands of those things available. So many trucks. And like I couldn't find almost a single SCX1 part that fit. Like I was like, nope, slightly different. Nope, and I made the video, and everyone's just like, you shouldn't. I was like, they asked me to do this, and none of it worked.
That was in the early days of that place, though, right?
Yes, that was before they actually like tried. Like, you know what? Maybe we should do some of this design stuff ourselves, because before they were just having China do all of it and taking China's word for it. China's like, yeah, it's like an SCX1. Do it. Then they got it, and they're like, yeah, it kind of looks like an SCX1. And then they didn't try a single part. Send it.
Not yet, Josh, but I will.
Explain.
Metal filaments.
Okay, I've seen some of those
bits in the filaments, so it'll rust and stuff, which I think is pretty neat.
I've seen some of that.
Mm-hmm. Can you print one for me? My printer is about to get yeeted down the stairs. Let me guess. You've got an ender.
You know what? I don't think anything has sold more bamboos than a build along when someone starts with, because so many people in the
That's the secret, Josh. You have to make these things so the parts that you need to print on a regular printer are like for the printing.
Like,
okay,
Brett,
step one.
Scale. He's like, I got 96 hours on this ender. during this build. It's so painful.
Indeed, I do.
And it's not that. The thing is that the enders, like normally, you're cranking on. You're used to your print times. You print something, it prints when it's done. But when you're in the build along, and I post a file up, and then everyone's just like, "Oh, here, done." And everyone's just like, "My ender's on like the 4th layer." And everyone's like, mine's done. Here it is. God.
It really is a game changer for sure.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, and we're not laughing at you; we're laughing near you.
Yeah, exactly. We're laughing on the internet.
Yes. Hey, do you want to do mail call real quick?
Yep.
I got some stuff in today. Oh, really? I got some stuff.
Okay.
I'm ready to go when you are.
You go first.
Okay, so because I've gotten really good at drilling and tapping, tapping that, Josh recommended that I pick up some more tapping bits. So I've got a 2.5 and I bought some 3s as well.
And those are the spiral taps, right?
Spiral taps from Amazon,
which are absolute game changers.
Yeah. And to go with that
so well,
Josh suggested what's it called? What was that?
Tapping fluid, Tap Magic.
Tap Magic. And Tap Magic was going to take a few days to get here, and I was like, I'm not going with that. I'm going to go with the leading competitor to Tap Magic, Lubricut.
Two like conflicting.
These companies.
I'm not reading it, but LSK is it's on Matt's channel. Sorry, people on my. I'm not putting it up on the.
Yeah, I'll put it up for just a brief second. But I don't know if you knew this, but Matro Technical Products LLC and Magic Tap, is that what it's called? Tap Magic?
Tap Magic.
Huge fights in the If you go on Reddit, there's a huge subreddit all about the like legitimate fist fights that these two owners have gotten into.
Amazing.
None of that's true, by the way. I made all of that up.
WD-40 works fine. Works fine for aluminum. That not ideal for steel.
Yeah.
So it's better than nothing, but get a good tapping fluid is a world different.
Tap Magic are also flat earthers, so. But they've got members all over the globe. Which spiral thread cutting bits? Do you have a link handy there, Josh?
No, just
no, I don't know.
Find the promoted ones on Amazon. They're like UXL or some shit like that.
UXL, that's the one.
Wait, I've got the box right here. Hang on.
UXL. Spiral flute.
Tap Magic owners put 20s on their gladiators.
We use Trim Tap Heavy in our shop.
Ooh, here's the real topic though. Thanks for the recommendation, Josh. Lammy fountain pen on the way. My wife interested to try. Oh yeah, you'll love it. I actually have to fill the TWSBI 580 Diamond right now. It's very low.
I don't know about you guys, but I prefer half the pressure, twice the speed.
That goes with your Lubricut.
The owner of Lubricut once wrestled a tiger.
So yes, I'm glad that you got that. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The very nice man, Tim, who I got the Snap-on sprint car, which sits over here on my shelf.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
He sent me a box, and it had some fairly amazing things. He sent me something that when I opened, Brandon's like, I've been looking for that. Like, which is kind of the best. But
I love that. I love it.
It is the Lego Stena kit.
Oh, I don't even like Lego, but I like that.
Right.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. It's got this many pieces.
So 600?
18 plus.
Oh man, that's perfect for you.
Yeah. So
that's a good one. You're obviously not going to build that live on stream.
Nope. I'm going to enjoy that in my own privacy.
I ordered myself some Blackwing pencils, thanks to you, Matt. Pencils better than pens. Pencil gang.
You both belong on a list.
That'll take him a full week.
No, it's just
dude. You'd be lucky. Streaming. Don't get me wrong, Checkered Past. I like Lego. I just don't need another thing. They don't have enough room for these things. All this stuff.
So,
Crow Bowl. Matt hates Legos now. He will start buying Legos.
That's stupid. Now, I have a bunch of other things here from Tim as well, which I will show most of them. But I feel like I need to interrupt this stream for this, which is
the Utoni.
What
blue
Utoni?
Screen.
What we have here is a sampler pack, as you could call it.
A royal sampler of denim.
Different denims.
Is there a Japanese selvage in there? That's my favorite kind of denim.
I don't even know what that means, and that tells us
it's from Japan.
That tells us the class of stores we shop at. Mine come from Marshall's, I think, or wherever Nicole.
Burlington Coat Factory.
One thing I learned is definitely don't spend $600 at Burlington Coat Factory unless you're positive you have no. So
okay.
Yes.
All right. I got a box here. This box came from Mattel, and it didn't open like it's supposed to. Finger blast. Finger blade.
Don't confuse those two. That would be the definition of lubricant.
Oh. You passed on this one.
I did. The 944 or 928. What's
928.
Same thing.
Oh.
So yeah, not a friend. Not
this a very nice. This is very nice. I don't need any Hot Wheels. I don't even like Hot Wheels.
Open it.
Porch. I just ruined the box. You box lovers.
So, out of the many things that Tim said, this is my absolute favorite thing. And it is clothing, actually, to go along with the not buying my own clothes part. Because I have the perfect use for this particular piece of clothing, which I don't say often. It's a collared shirt, which may surprise Matt, but it won't any longer. It is the Dixon.
Yes.
Travis Pastrana collaboration.
That is quite the shirt.
This is going to be so perfect. I'm so
with
excited.
Your cowboy hat. Okay, you got to wear that on the plane.
No, that's pearl snaps is what you wear with a cowboy hat. Matt.
Well, I've got a few of those.
Of course you do.
But somebody told me, quite rightly, from Colorado, that nobody in Colorado wears cowboy hats except people who are lost.
Yeah, they're more like granola.
So I picked out another hat that I think it's closer to what John Denver was wearing in the music video.
John Denver had a music video?
Yeah, for Rocky Mountain High. Where do you think I got that from?
Oh, got you. That makes sense.
Anyway, look at this. This is a beaut.
Yes, it is.
My favorite is the back of the 928. Look at that ass.
They're
Got the
okay. I
chunky
like that extra
cotton,
bumper. The mud
fender,
guard.
mud flares, mud flaps, little louvers in the back window. This thing is great.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah. About
That's my new favorite Hot Wheel.
I got Hot Wheels too.
Great. Oh, neat.
This is I have to imagine. Let's see if I can find a little bit of information on this first. 1998.
Vintage.
Pewter series number 1. The Dior.
Diora. Yeah, that's one of the original Hot Wheels. That's cool.
Pewter number 1. 30th anniversary. I'm assuming quite special.
Probably quite special. Who'd that come from? A friend? Friend of me?
Okay, next.
I got, this is pretty cool. I got some mail.
Thank you so much.
Guess who it's from? Personalized, autographed. Thank you, Matthew. From the Craftsman.
No way.
Yeah, I bought one of his stickers.
Okay. So I did go find.
Caution. You better wear you some gloves.
Wear you some gloves.
There was one video I was watching the other day where he's like, y'all probably wonder why I got all these gloves on all the time when I'm doing this sound design. Because he's doing, he did a video on sound design.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. Like, he found, objects and then made sounds. And he's like, this be really good for a sploosh, sploosh. He's like, doing it. He's like, maybe, I should take these gloves off while I do this. And I'm like, oh my God, he's going to reveal his real hands. And there, he had another glove on underneath the glove. I lost it. I was like, yes, this guy.
Hand reveal. No.
So, wear you some gloves.
Wear you some gloves. So I did go find Craftsman's channel.
Oh, cool.
And I watched a video. And then I realized, towards the end of the video, he was talking about it. He had 15,000 subscribers at the time. It was an older video on.
Oh, wow.
On transfer printing stencil onto stuff or whatever. Either way, he's using mailing labels for it. And he's like, it was a fantastic video. I was just like,
yeah. He is so cool.
Steady
crafting with the Craftsman.
It absolutely was worth watching.
Yeah.
Matt, I thought you were exaggerating, but he is hilarious.
Yeah, he's so creative. He's so smart, and he's done so many cool things. And he whole hog just goes right into it. He's like, well, today I want to learn how to. He does not live next to you, Dollar General, Buck Dandy. Yeah, I just love his enthusiasm. It's so awesome.
I mean, that's straight funny though. So,
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so glad other people are watching too.
Yeah, absolutely. Oops. Oh no. Oh shit. It's okay.
There's oil everywhere.
Don't worry. There's supplies.
Oh, you've gone and gotten yourself more mixing cups.
Yeah, and a different type of some overlay epoxy.
Okay.
I
love the name of it, Carbexon.
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
Okay.
Carboxon.
Carbzon.
Sounds like a prescription for acne or something.
Carbzon may give you the condition known as hot dog fingers.
So, yeah. Some that and some mixing stuff, of course, because I'm diving into some more forged fiber, regardless of medium. And I've got to get onto that. Hopefully,
Okie
tonight.
dokie.
Hopefully.
I got this great collet, which holds the tap in the DeWalt.
Does it lock in easily? That is nice.
Yes.
That's good. Sometimes those DeWalts, sometimes they like you have to push in a little farther and get them to snap. That one's perfect. I like it.
This one's perfect.
I mean,
works very well.
I always have sometimes my drill makes it out to the shop or then in here. God, I wish I had that in here. Because sometimes I don't need the heavy duty. But
do you have anything else? I've got one more bag.
I have one more. I have one very large thing, which is another mini toolbox. This is the Snap-on one, and it's rolling with lights and LED. I mean, the drawers actually have like the socket separators in them and the little power strip for where you would hang your power. This ridiculous thing. Really up in their whatever mini toolbox thing, and that one's green. Now I think we'll do the green one.
This is a padded flat rate envelope from Zero Gravity RC. Do we know them?
Is that not your Silent Assassin?
Oh, maybe it is. That could be it, right? Could that be it? I don't know. Maybe that's what this is. Oh, yes, right, because I ordered a t-shirt too. Excellent. I needed this.
Yes, you did.
Not as badly as I need the axle mounts for my leaf springs. Oh, and that plate right there. I need that.
I feel like I almost want to make this out of aluminum.
Hey, there's 2 shirts in here. Inside another package bag.
Yeah, right. Jeremiah, thank you. Maybe I did it right, Josh. But it's a BP custom chassis, also new skid and 3-gear axial 3-gear installed. It's 50% better. Yes, the BP chassis, that was the stock chassis on the Gen 7. But getting an axial transmission in there is a big upgrade compared to the stock one that they used, which was like a axial transmission, but not. So it is good that you got that swapped. Silent Assassin.
Shh. Don't say it too loud. And there's a programming card in there too. And a whole passel of stickers.
Yes.
Usually, I don't know why, but I see all these little tiny Ziploc bags all over the ground around my house.
There's some crafters around you.
Steady crafted.
Yeah.
The crafts. Oh, they got like nice shiny ones.
Ooh, look at that. That's fancy vinyl.
They're not messing around. Got silver.
I can ship that plate for you, Josh.
Matt, I tried to ship that plate to you, but there was a tornado in my backyard. And then the Aurora Borealis lifted me into the stratosphere. Your plate's up there now. Thank you, Silent Assassins, for sending me multiple shirts as well. There it is in green.
See, I'm telling you, though, when you can't wear that shirt.
Extra large. Oh, nuts. I didn't order that.
You're definitely.
Oh, they sent me 2. Maybe this one, maybe the extra large one is for you, because there's the large.
Good. That's good. But
maybe he wants me to cut it into like a muscle shirt or something.
You can't just wear that out to go get coffee. People are like, what?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
It's like what? Seems like wearing a shirt or wearing a label of it on your chest takes away the element of surprise. Like, Don't they normally wear a cloak and jump from the roofs? So
Night shirt for Rebecca. Yep. Hell yeah.
very, very
She's my
soft.
silent assassin.
Only if she's had hummus.
Oh, Silent Assassin has some nice looking shock pliers. Too bad VP doesn't.
Yeah. Get to it.
Where did it go? I saw something on here that worried me. Good luck getting anything from JEC.
You might want to send a message.
I emailed.
From an SBG email? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Did you add it to the
I forgot.
Do you know who I am?
No, I started it with that. You might know who I am.
You might know who I am, but
you might know what I can and cannot do for you. No, I won't do that. Just sent them an email asking if it was coming. Tracks. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see this?
I did. The adapter, so you could charge
the adapter, so you can charge your batteries off of a regular charger and not a USB trickle charger from the 1990s.
I mean, it's USB-C, so like.
Okay, well.
But still I agree. It is nice.
Yeah. So that's good.
I
was the monster truck out last week? Yes, we already talked about that.
We did talk about it. But yes, that was so thank you for mail call.
Yes, thank you everybody for getting us the things
I missed, but yes.
Thanks for getting the things I ordered.
Yes.
Thanks for getting them to me.
Show you some more. I had another thing from George GC Coop. I forgot to bring it in here. It's one of the TIG ends, like I've got right here, but
the cups,
real stubby. No, the backside. You wouldn't know anything about that because you don't TIG yet. You'll get to it one day. So,
right.
How about the SCX7? We talked about it at the beginning. We ranted about it quite a bit at the beginning of the show, Chris. You should definitely go back and
watch that part.
Yes.
That was mostly us ranting about things that aren't the actual truck.
The company itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have SCX6 at home.
When the black rear F10T coming back? I'm going to say 4 weeks from now. Thank you.
I think they've been back more recent than that, even already. But yeah.
Oh, actually, you know
watching
what?
the site.
Vanquish needs to make the leaf spring adapters for their axles.
Nope.
There. Yes.
We're busy.
Great idea.
Busy.
I'll talk to somebody who actually makes decisions over there.
Good luck. Good luck ever seeing them
me.
for sale.
I'm me.
Yeah. I'm your captain now.
I'm me.
Hey, George is in here. Sweet. Glad you got it.
Yay.
Yes, I did, George. Thank you very much. I just need to look at
George has George, I believe you ordered one of the bodies, right? One of the Suga.
George is the one who bought my Santa's sleigh.
Oh, sick. That was a fun challenge. Remember that? That was fun.
That was a fun challenge.
I like that one.
So yes, that was absolutely
we used to do fun stuff. Remember when we did fun things?
And then you remember when you're always like, it's cold. I can't do it now.
They always make me do things when it's cold out. Can't we just do things when it's warm? Because it's slightly warm where you are.
I don't want to go outside right now.
Remember that stupid ass one where we had the flying cars that we made?
Worst. The associated
that was the worst. Yeah.
So bad.
But it was the worst because I had to go out when it was like minus 30 Celsius. I was like, this is the coldest I've ever been in my life.
Do you guys have a trick for making wires look clean? The easiest one for me is to take the pigtail that you have. Don't worry about those screws.
You don't need those.
I don't need those. Take your wire, take your hex driver, wrap that thing around there as much as you can. You know, how much slack you need, whatever. Then grab your heat gun or your lighter, whatever you have handy. Burn your fingers.
You don't even really need to do that part.
it works better. Matt likes to do things half-ass, but
no,
you do that, and then when you take your hex driver out, you end up with just a decent looking little coil, and that looks much better than.
And if you don't want to do that, there's other methods. You can also buy all the connectors and cut all the wires and make the connectors much shorter. You can also buy the Alex Tech braided tubing and cover all the wires. That's what I like to do.
Garbage.
Clean. No,
It
don't.
looks so bad.
No, it does not. It looks good.
It's like early 2000s split loom.
It's not like split loom at all.
It's like split loom. It's fancy split loom. Like, oh, but
it's much better.
I put heat shrink over the ends. I have it too. I bought this in 2000. I bought 84 feet of it in 2007. And I bet I still have like
83 and a half feet because you're too lazy to use it. That's what it is. It's not. It's not that it's ugly. It's that you're lazy.
No, it's just it's worse to have on your car. It's the worst to use. It looks like you're just trying to cover up too much crap. You put
the best solution is
over the nice small wires.
The best solution is to cut them and reconnector them. It takes longer, but it looks so cool.
They also are a pain in the ass to get those little pins on there and make it hold well, and then make sure that.
And if your tool sucks,
so that it doesn't have like a little bunched one off to the side, and
if your tool sucks, like mine sucks, then guaranteed those connectors are never going to stay on.
Yeah.
The first time you pull them off the receiver, the wires come flying out.
Yeah. So that's why I do this method. Even though I have all of the methods, that's the one I use. Whatever you use, don't use his.
No, definitely use that.
Ridiculous. You know what that stuff reminds me of? Like the pirate puffy sleeves people have on their shirts. Like you don't. Like why did you add that?
People?
Like, it looks better.
Who's wearing these shirts you're talking about?
I've seen it. It's on Seinfeld.
I've seen that. Anyway, yes.
Trigger warning.
It's grown to 88 feet. Nature finds a way, Josh.
Listen, I don't go half-ass into any of the projects. 84 feet seemed like a great amount. I think I ordered 100. They're like, hey, we have 84. Like, that's fine.
And you're like, fine, good enough.
Send that.
Also, shortening the wires guarantees I'll need to move around the electronics the next day, so it will no longer fit. Precisely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Precisely.
Oh my god.
Wait, straight up had a brain fart for a second. Couldn't figure out why Matt had a blue arm. Yeah, it's been a long winter. You haven't seen short sleeve shirts around here in a while, have you?
He did the Vegas vacation. We had to get his arm down there in the toilet.
Also featured in the movie. What was that movie? James Cameron, submarines,
Avatar. Blue.
No, no, never mind. Dick, president of Dollar General Bandy. Thank you. I put that stuff on my truck, man, and I am a legend. Yes, exactly. Abyss. Yes, thank you. Because he puts his hand in the toilet to get the ring out that he threw in the toilet.
They use that same toilet on submarines as they do on the airplanes. Weird.
I guess so.
Wouldn't have expected.
Wait, is it blue on the airplane?
I don't know.
I've always put the seat down because I never wanted to have anything blow back. I don't want the blowback.
I don't know.
Matt is secretly a part of the Blue Man Group. I'm also a never nude. Did you watch that show? You didn't watch?
Nope.
You didn't watch Arrested Development?
I did
you
not.
need to watch that show, dude.
Really?
That show is
I think I've watched
amazing.
a few episodes of it. It's filmed really weird and it throws me off.
Yes, you need to watch it. It should be right up your alley.
Okay. I'll give it another shot.
Yeah. Cut the wires and wrap them with electrical tape. That's a clean way. That should be a fun challenge. Worst wiring job.
Oh, just wire nuts and aluminum foil, masking tape around connect. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna tube and knob, or what was it?
Knob and tube.
Knob and tube. Yeah, exactly. Just stretching bare conductors from one end of the chassis to the other, just completely open to each other.
Flex seal the wires. Yes, there's always money in the banana stand.
I see. I have seen the first handful of episodes.
Okay, so all right.
I do remember that.
Frozen chocolate banana stand.
Use the chassis as a common ground, just everything to the chassis. Self-tapping screws to hold them on there. Actually, have a hot rail and a cold rail.
There you go. Perfect.
Ground, hot. Like, there you go.
Just don't touch both of them. Is that how that works?
I think we're onto something. This could be great.
Yeah.
How long until there's a fire? It just turns into a Jacob's ladder. So many car audio nightmare. Oh, the engine sound noise. God. Ground loop isolator.
Oh, when you hear the acceleration in the radio. Yeah. The good old days.
So much fun.
So, have you made any significant progress on your buggy?
So I showed a little bit about the forging stuff that I'm ready to do.
Yep.
The top shaft design the mod of it was so simple.
How does that one dude? There's one dude in the Discord that already has it done.
Yeah, that's same as what I did here. Just doing it by hand.
Okay.
Honestly,
I can do that. I got a cutoff wheel.
That's half of it. Then you need to drill a hole. On a round.
How precise do we need that hole to be?
So I put mine in the Bridgeport with the DRO. And then I checked it.
Whoa.
Side,
slow down.
Split
there,
that.
Egghead.
Spot drilled and then drilled through. But a Bridgeport and a DRO, probably not what everybody has laying around.
Is this something you did at work?
Yeah.
Are you going to make me one? I was so hoping to avoid having to ask you for things again. Mostly because of the debacle of that really important thing that I don't have.
I mean, you don't really need it yet, but yeah.
You could just send me the DXF and I'll just get one.
Yes, I know. And that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Since you can, I'll give you the files for the other things as well. Even though that's not what I normally do for people, but yeah.
I'm not normal people.
I know. Salt punt. I file a small flat in the round stock and the drill hole. Yeah, that's the easy way to do it. Just put a little flat on there. But
yeah,
you have a drill press and a bench vise, or are you gonna try and do it with a hand drill?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I have a.
Yeah,
don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. I got a prox. Yeah.
You have a Proxon with the adapter?
I think I got rid of that when I got rid of the Dremel.
I do remember that.
I've got this though. I can punch a hole right down dead center.
No. No.
I'm joking. I know.
I mean,
how about you just get it started for me?
just okay. I got it from there. Leave it. I can do it.
Yes, Kenny, I do. I would love one of those. Let me know where and when. Because I don't want to go back to that guy that that got everything media blasted, because I feel like just going back there every year and having him do a thing, and then he does like more, and he wants to powder coat it for me, and I always feel bad because all I do is give him a coffee. He won't take my money.
You know what? When people do that and they won't take your money, it's because they're okay with it.
I know, but it feels weird.
No, because if they're doing it and they're just like, no, it's fine. It's because they don't hate doing what they just did for you.
Yeah.
There's a chance that maybe you have provided some sort of entertaining discussion with him. That's probably not it.
Not likely.
It's probably something else. But like, maybe he's just fine with looking at something different for a moment and being like, oh, that's kind of cool. I was glad to see that you did that. This took 5 minutes of your time. Here you go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if someone's fine with doing that and they've done it more than once, they're likely okay with it, and just show your appreciation still. And
okay.
Services.
All right. Because I wouldn't mind getting this. I'm not going to powder coat it though. I'm just going to steal it.
Agreed. But getting it nice and cleaned up is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Rob Austin, thank you very much. Adding on from last is not a good event for a new person to crawl. What about going to the event
as a spectator?
Is it worth the trip to Colorado, as well as doing other things like beer?
Well, beer is always a good suggestion.
Denver is always worth it, in my opinion. The Denver area has just unlimited things to do for a fun time. There's no reason I would say no to that question. I would, be like, hey, I'm going to go on Saturday in the morning, because then you're going to be there the main day. Or Friday when they're going to do show and shine, we'd see all the cars. So Friday evening for that, Saturday morning for the event. If you liked it and wanted to stay longer, absolutely. But we said it wasn't a good event for beginners because like most people wouldn't be able to dive in to fabricate, to do all of what it takes to go. Like I know you're already doing it. And for that reason, you should just do it. Go to the event and everything and compete.
Are they like, can you compete still? Is it like, can you just sign up?
Yeah, you can sign up. I know there was
somebody said it was like an invite only or something.
Yeah, you have to just send the data about your car. They just want to make sure that people are bringing cars that meet the rules. And they'll absolutely still take you. Like, send that stuff in. Okay. Yeah, make it happen, because it's literally only the only reason we said not good for people is because like if someone was just like, I want to get an RC, and what I think I should do is TIG weld my own vehicle and build everything from scratch. That is tough sell for most people. But yeah, there you go.
Yep.
So that is why we mean that it's not great for a beginner, but we're not specifically talking to your situation.
Right. Tomorrow I can drill that shaft out too on the drill press. Kenny, you're a good friend, but you need some measurements.
I'll have in my video how you find the information needed. Have you printed the skid plate?
Yeah, I got the skid plate in.
Excellent. So in my video, you'll see everything you need to do, Matt.
Okie dokie.
Because it takes very little. This took just a few minutes.
These shocks are fantastic.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That feels good.
I forget how much they cost, but they are great.
Yeah. So well, either way, have Kenny help you. I'm glad that it's a good thing you have friends.
See, like, okay, I can do all of these things, just not the way it's intended to be done. I can do it. I can make it happen. Will it be precision, done well? No, but it'll be done. I built this whole gall darn thing all by myself.
You're doing a great job too. That is turning out proper. I fully agree.
You were very worried when you saw the template and you're like, that thing's going to be gigantic. And it's not. It's not that big.
No, I think actually, it was just next to your tiny little head. It looked so big.
But I'm like super chuffed. It's all coming together.
It doesn't matter how you get there, just as long as you do. That's what I tell Nicole. Yeah. No, that thing is looking fantastic. I need to get
dude.
On my video for tomorrow.
My video is already done, ready to be uploaded. Matt, I do blasting and powder coating, and RC chassis would take 2 minutes. I know. If I'm already powder coating that color, 30 seconds to spray the powder and it wouldn't take any room. Who are you? Tell me your name.
I think
where are you? If you're in Toronto.
I think what he might be saying is that there's a reason that guy isn't charging you. It's not a big deal. Just
right.
He might just be giving you another.
We do talk RC. We do talk RC while it's baking. So
see, just I think
I'll reach out.
Yeah.
Because it would be nice to get it done profesh.
Yeah.
And I'm all done with brazing. No more brazing on this.
Yeah. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
But
I really hammered on it because I wanted to get it done. So I have time to fiddle and experiment with the next part, which is not going super well.
We'll see tomorrow. I need you to get that figured out because I want to do a very small area.
That's okay.
Like this big.
Yeah. I should just use the technique that is suggested instead of modifying. Trying to do it my own way.
I thought you were doing what?
No, this is just like it's another way of doing it, but I keep doing it slightly wrong. And I'm getting really tired of cutting the same panel over and over again. I should just do more test pieces like I've been doing over here.
Yeah, I agree.
Idiot. I'm like, I'm just gonna get it right the first time.
It's probably nice Matt so he doesn't become his next victim.
You should give the guy a rig as a token of appreciation. No, I would rather give him money.
Yeah, like just let me give you money so you can buy.
I just want to give you money so you can buy goods and services. Explain. Money can be used to exchange for goods and services. Oh, brother.
Yeah, and Joshua, he's probably feeling bad charging for so little work.
Yeah, but I'd give him money.
Yeah, I know, and that's the thing. Like, and the problem with that situation is that you'd be like, you're like, no, I just want to give you money, and then you're like, well, I don't want to give you. Like if they won't accept it, like, well, I don't want to give you so little money that it feels like I'm underappreciating the work that you did.
Yeah, but I also don't want to overpay.
Yeah, so it's like, can you just tell me what you would charge if this was a thing? Like, and I would just happily pay. I will feel better about it, and you will have been paid for the work that you provided to me that I'm grateful for. Yeah. But so in those cases when someone's just like, no, I don't want money, it's like you have to just be like, okay. And you have to accept it because otherwise you're in this weird like.
Thank you for the sandblasting. Here's an RC 4-wheel drive pen. I would never hear from that guy again. He'd be so angry.
He would be out of work for 3 days after the cap got him in the eye. Like, God.
I had to shut down my shop. Went out of business. Lost my eye.
Just show up with donuts and pizza. That's always such a good
thing. That works too. Actually, the last time he was like, yeah, just bring me some Timbits and a large double. Like,
you already know the
order? Triple. Yeah.
Done.
Triple sugar, triple cream.
How big?
It's barely coffee. Large. And the large is like, it's like a Trento.
Yeah,
where you are.
I remember. I like it. I liked Tim's when we were up there.
Give him the Rololo Lolo thing.
Well, thank you very much. Unrelated to anything, I just recently realized that soy sauce and grated parm are supposed to be refrigerated after opening.
They are, yeah.
Yeah. The shaky cheese, I guess we always kept in the refrigerator. Soy sauce, I guess,
definitely.
too. Yeah, but it's always out on the tables when you get to the.
That's true, and it's a fermented soybean. So, like, what more could it do? Go more bad?
Give you
more
a buzz?
spoiled?
Yeah, but shaky cheese. I mean, I'm not a fan of Parmesan, grated Parmesan.
Oh, God damn it! I got spaghetti sauce on my shirt.
I guarantee Matt's house has not had a cardboard tube filled with shaky cheese in it since he's moved there.
You are correct. We would never ever in our lives buy
they
that.
grate their own for cultured, aged. Like
we have our own wheel of Parmesan.
They split the wax, drive the wedge, smell the cork. Whatever.
Have you seen where they make the pasta in the flame? Like they light the cheese on fire.
No.
The half of the wheel, they light it on fire and they make the pasta in there.
Why do you keep saying it weird? Pasta.
What? I can say it whatever way I want. I'm half Italian. So
Eric Baker, thank you very much. What size shock do you recommend for the Jimmy's build as an alternative to Pricey's?
100 mil.
100 mil. Mine are 30 millimeters of travel, 100 millimeter long. They're attached to the lower link mount on the axle, not to the regular shock mount. So yeah, but that gives you a good amount of stroke travel. Otherwise, some sort of 90 mil in the regular location would still give you, but you do want it to sit primarily fully collapsed, very close to it at least.
That's a perfect description of Matt. Wears white shirt, eats spag and balls. It's true. I wore a white shirt, like a white collared shirt to work today. And that was yesterday. I had pasta. Wait, is it pasta? Shit, what did I just say? Pasta? Pasta? I'm having a stroke.
Top or lower half?
What?
What is that? Half Italian.
Right down the middle.
I bet you're wrong, Brian.
I'm not they're traditionally in Caesar dressing.
Salad, yeah.
And I do eat a number of Caesars, but I doubt very highly that they're still using anchovies. It's chowder. It's chowder. Say it right, Frenchie.
What the hell is pasta?
Okay, funny story. No, I would never, ever in a million years break my pasta in half before boiling. But dude at work today, he takes his paschetti out of the microwave and he goes right to town with a knife and fork, just chopping it all up. I was like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing to that? I said, do you need me to cut the crusts off your garlic bread?
Do you know anybody who is like, as soon as they get their food, whatever it may be, and the first thing they do is just cut everything out? Because I do.
Yep. I've seen that before.
I know somebody very, very closely that does that. And
it's not Brandon, is it?
It is not Brandon.
It's not Jim. Jim doesn't do that. Jim does that. I rescind any and all applications to
nope,
be
can't
your
do it.
manager. I'm out. I can't see a grown man do that.
Like you're gonna cut up that whole omelet before you eat.
I mean, I guess there is a certain amount of like you're saving time, I guess, by doing it all in advance. That just to me, no, because everything would get colder that way.
I know. Yeah.
Like if you're eating an omelet, I don't want my last bite to be ice cold.
Fully agree.
I want scalding hot omelet. We're gonna have it. You know what? Is he gonna come to NURSA if we go?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go out to dinner.
And so right when it's served and he starts eating, just what? Nailed him.
Sorry, stop. Please stop doing that. Excuse me, waiter. This man's cutting up all of his food. Can you do something about this?
Can you just bring him one bite at a time, as that's what he prefers?
It'll be like
individually plated.
I can't wait. Am I still welcome at the booth?
Absolutely.
Okay, great. That's happening. I'm going to make sure we do that. We're going to do that. Okay, excellent.
That's these shows are best for. Just... We all don't eat like cows. Neil, stop cutting your food up all at once. Your mom just did it because she didn't want to sit next to you the whole time. You don't have to do that.
Thank you, Thomas. We're gonna have to choose. We'll have to choose very wisely for that meal.
Mm-hmm. Yep. May I be excused? Did you finish your SpaghettiOs?
Yes, I finished my Piscettios. I hate them.
It would be so hard to eat. Cut up spaghetti.
I was like, maybe he can't twirl. Like maybe he can't do the fork twirl.
Even not.
It goes like black and white, and he's like,
man, it's the more shaky cheese. This is an RC show, guys. I'm glad that you all continue to watch this garbage.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So I have a lot of work to get done still tonight for our video tomorrow. But before we do, we need to see whatever your situation was for the
I'm not ready. I didn't bring the memory card in here.
I'm ending this poll.
But it doesn't matter. It all fell apart, guys. The wheels almost literally came off. I get into my cart and I'm like 18. Oh no, not 18. 18's got it's like anytime it's moving, it's going clack 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 clack.
You got the shopping cart at the grocery store with the
the one wobbly.
It's got too much hair wrapped around the axle shaft. Where's all the hair at the grocery store coming from?
Yeah, why is it on the floor?
Why is it wrapped around all of the shopping carts?
Why is it on the floor?
It makes a clacking sound.
Yeah, but I managed to set my hot lap in that cart, which was a 21.875.
Is that bad?
Not usually.
Okay.
It's pretty okay. But the average was more like a 21.6.
Oh, okay.
So that was a little slow. And then
Gotcha.
the second cart that for some reason, they had us like we did our first quali, and then the other group went. No, we did our first quali. They had some ding dongs do like a team building exercise, race, and then they're like, "Don't go anywhere. You're doing your second quali right after this." And we were like, "What the hell are you talking about? Usually we get like a half-hour cool down in between. My arms are tired."
I still got spaghetti on my shirt.
So we go out and we do it again, and these are the slower carts. So I went even slower. The best I could do was a 21.9, and I was like, this is it. I'm done. I'm starting like 8th in the slow group.
Oh shit!
And I was like, at the beginning, I was like, all right, man, this is the week. This is the week. You're PBing it again. You're gonna set a personal best. You're gonna be in the, like low to mid fast group.
Okay.
And it just fell apart. And I was in 10th place going into this week, and there were like 5 guys behind me, all within like 4 points. And I was like, well, that's it, because they all did better than me. So now I'm like at best 15th.
Oh no.
All fell apart. The best I could do in the race, I finished 9th.
Oh,
It absolutely, I got decimated. I lost a place. I made up a place. I made up another place. I lost 2 places. It was just disaster.
oof.
Disaster.
Yeah, sounds like it. So 19th.
Yeah, not a good week.
What was the girl's name you beat?
No, Alexis. She came in first in the slow group. She absolutely crushed it.
Oh, wow.
Crushed it. She was fantastic. She held off a fair number of attempted overtakes. She was really good. She looked really good this week. That's okay.
It's okay. Better luck next time. Dick, president of Dollar General Bandy. This damn show. Always listen.
It was, yeah. I wore the shirt. I was channeling my inner Lando, but somehow I got Piastri.
Yeah. Yep. That's what happened.
Or Sergeant.
Yeah. Before we end the stream, let's thank some people.
Matt got jacked instead of doing the jacking. Matt living an M&M video. Arms are sketty. No spins this week. No spins.
That's good. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Thank you to Toxic Crawlers, Gunner, my meat belongs in your mouth. Jeremiah Salberg, GC Coop 2, Rob, Austin, Tom Havel, Eric Baker, Dick, president of Dollar General Bandy. Yes, your turn.
Thank you to RC Underdog, Salt Pond RC, Thomas Bialzik, Dick, president of Dollar General Bandy, president again, Thomas Bialzik, and Pilot Ryan Media. Thank you. I missed this one. Fork and spoon for pasta. Your Italian half should know that. I don't even need the spoon though. That's how Italian I am. Those tips worked fine. But I'm already doing the Oppo lean because there's no differential. So you lean to the opposite. Like if you're turning right,
the jack
you lean left. So you get that outer wheel to sit.
Yes. So much appreciated to everybody.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
A quick note of formula before we go, of course. What a week.
What a week.
KMag,
What
KMag, our
a
savior.
week. Yeah, have you seen all the memes?
There's so many.
Where
Good.
it's like the sleeping child and the army man with all
the penalties coming down. Just...
it's Magnuson
yeah.
and Lando sleeping. It's so good.
Or the KMag, saving Formula One. Logan Sargent's career is drowning. Max
So
seemed
good.
happier in second than he does in first. Absolutely,
He totally did, because
so happy.
you know what? To be fair, I think everybody was rooting for Lando.
Oh my god, his lead was growing, and we were all just more and more nervous. Like,
I know, I was literally like, I cannot, if I move or breathe wrong. And there's another great meme of like a guy just lifting a blanket that he had put over his TV on lap, like every lap after lap 33. Doesn't want to watch, but they are really good friends, those two. Yeah.
Matt is watching it like 30 minutes later, so I already know that Lando has won. And I'm ecstatic, and I text him done, and Matt's like, lap 7. I'm like,
yeah. Man, I was so chuffed though. It just, like, as a McLaren fan and as a Lando fan, it was just so nice to see him win.
I'm
just pretty amazing.
Sport, and that was
some good racing.
And
it really shows you that upgrade package probably did some good stuff.
Man, I hope that whatever McLaren has cooking has really produced something, because Piastri was holding second place fantastically, and
that's on the old car,
50% car,
50%.
And he's not one to normally take care of his tires, which Miami is extremely hard on.
Mm-hmm.
So hard on. Wanted to say it again. Of course, Nicole jumps in right there. So
yeah, we know how great you are at this. There was the thing that I was surprised by, and if I'm a guy who owns a team that's looking to pick up a really great driver that doesn't have a drive for next year, I'd be like, you know what? All that whining on the radio about something that is so clearly your fault, really kind of rubs me the wrong way.
It didn't make Sainz look great this weekend, which is not normally his style.
No. And he was so clearly at fault.
Yeah.
And wrong about the penalty too, because Piastri made that pass clean and on track.
It would have been hard to tell when you were seated in.
For sure. But everybody else on the radio should just be like, okay, yeah, he did it good. Just keep racing and beat him now, please.
Like he was clean. Just keep going. But that's not a Ferrari. Ferrari's like, okay, yes,
we are checking.
We hear you.
We see it. We see it too.
Not more information about it. So yeah. Carlos did not look great this weekend. Nope. Speaking of our grid rivals, Fantasy F1, I dropped a position from 55.
I dropped a position as well, but still holding steady in the 20s.
You're 29th now?
27th. Thank you very much.
7th. Okay. Nicole went from 6th to 4th, which was
I should just look at her team and just do what she does.
I have to replace 3 drivers and my constructor this week.
Oh boy.
And my team value has never gone up above 100 million. Nicole's at like 112 million. Lucky's RC and whatever, he's at like 120 million.
What?
Yeah. Like he had, oh my God, he had some absolutely fantastic choices. I mean, Brandon went from 19th to 40th. I didn't even know you could drop that far.
Did he miss? Like, did he not have drivers in his lineup?
No.
Logan Sargent, Joe Bottas. Who else didn't finish?
it was like, oh my God. Yeah, things went absolutely terrible for Brandon. I've never been able to notice somebody drop that far.
How does she do it with
don't.
this lineup? Flolonzo,
Yeah,
Joe, Ocon.
Alpine's performed.
Well, Alpine got points.
That's huge for their average.
But he only totaled 132, which is nothing.
No, but I bet his average is 90.
Red Bull is her constructor, and she put Sonoda as her double points. That's where she got all of her points. 336 points just from Yuki.
Yep.
All right, well, I'll just do whatever she does, I guess.
I'll steal her phone before the races. Just send you a screenshot.
No, I've already got mine pretty much locked for next week because I had 3 drivers that are still on contract.
So next week we're at Imola. We did not race
next week. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. That's great.
First time we've had a doubleheader since the start.
Sorry, it's next week. That's a week from not this weekend.
It's not this weekend? We have another break again?
No, it's 17th. May 17th is the lockdown.
Okay, fine. Damn it.
So 2 weeks from now.
Fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, I suppose. What is the name of the F1 fantasy we use? Grid Rivals.
Grid Rivals.
Grid Rivals.
And our league, which you can still join for fun.
Hey, you might catch me. I'm better than half right now.
SBG V HD Livestream Takeover. I'm worth 111 million.
You are?
Yeah, give or take. 110,300,000.
That's such a bonus.
Yes, it does make it easier.
It absolutely does.
Brandon had me on his roster as a driver. Rumor is Ferrari coming out with RB style side pods.
Ooh, that would be
well. I mean, that's what McLaren did, right? Basically, different kind of shape to them.
Yeah, kind of. The inlets were similar, but they had more of a pod still.
Oh, I forgot to talk about this. You maybe saw it on my stories, but I went to the F1 exhibition here in Toronto, which is Formula.
Like a nerd.
Yeah, it was pretty good, though, right? I did that on purpose for comedy. The Nui staring at me was the best at the end, but it was pretty cool because it was opening weekend. I think they have some kinks to work out. I had scheduled tickets, but they were still selling tickets at the door. So there was way too many people in there. And I really didn't like that because I wanted to enjoy the experience, but there was already somebody like standing right in front of you, or like you have to wear headphones and you have to like click on a thing like next to the TV. So when you go to click on it, some dingus would stand in front and it wouldn't start playing. And then you're like, ugh. Kind of a slight bummer. They didn't actually have Grosjean's monocoque there. They just had the back half that broke off.
Right.
So you didn't get to see the charred remains of the car.
The Italian half or the non-Italian half?
The bottom half, so the non-Italian half. But it was pretty cool. It was definitely worth a visit, and if it comes to your town, you should go.
Yep, it does sound fun. I would do that.
Who is taking Logan's seat?
I mean, it sounds like Antonelli. They applied for the exception, because since he's only 17, but you have to be 18.
Right.
I hope that they do it.
Me too. Let's mix it up. Let's get some new blood in there. That isn't Logan Sargent.
Let's get Logan out of there. Like
he's trying.
All of us Americans just
we don't really care that much. Get Andretti in here too.
Yeah. Did you see that whole deal?
They got a lot of because Liberty is an American company. All those there's like Liberty, they've got like Liberty. I know those commercials too. They've got like what, congressmen or senators?
Going at the at F1 for antitrust, basically.
Antitrust, which it sort of is a little bit. Yeah. Because you can't do that here.
Yeah. So it will not make the rest of the world think better of American F1. Like, you guys didn't even care until 4 years ago, and now
all of a sudden, now you give a care.
Now you're just being like, nope, we're coming in. We look like absolute douches. I mean,
it is an interesting way about going about it.
I know,
but you don't like. Well, we don't like that answer. Yeah. So we're just going to sue you into letting us do it.
Like, hey, one of these old white guys that meets in that city over there, they've got Netflix too, and they want to sue. Let in their
friend.
And
also, we're taking your TikTok away. Yeah. So pretty random stuff going on there. That's the stuff that they're really focusing on. Okay. Neat.
So, yeah, we have more races than any other country.
True. That is a very good point.
And they're not.
Canada's gigantic, and we only have one.
Yeah, they're not sour about it at all either. Like, why are we giving these people 3 Grand Prix?
And why are they always the cringiest ones?
Hey, they dialed Miami way back. I was just like, oh man, they got the memo.
Yeah. Where's DJ Khaled? Why isn't DJ Khaled here? Why is Jimmy Butler actually being funny? Why is Jimmy Butler here being funny and likable? Why is that? We need somebody that nobody likes.
Who was the guy that Lando gave the ride to? That they
who was that?
Some sort of basketballer, or
that was Jimmy Butler, maybe.
Is it?
Was it? I don't know.
Describe him.
Tall.
Yeah, got that.
No, wait. He took out that idiot. Redhead singing.
We the best music.
Another one. He took out the redhead singing guy.
No, no. This is a very tall basketball player. I think maybe football. I'm not 100% sure. Didn't like going fast.
No, that was Jimmy Butler for sure. Then
okay, didn't hardly fit in the car. Said something.
He was so big.
Yeah.
Lando, celebrity ride along.
Yep.
Miami.
What does Jimmy Butler do?
He's a basketball man.
Okay. Ed Sheeran is the other one that they're
Ed Sheeran, that's the one I was thinking of.
Right. I did not see him give him a ride.
I don't know. It doesn't say on the internet.
Okay.
George Russell took Ed Sheeran. Okay. Some sneaker enthusiast. Doesn't like going fast, signs up for a lap with an F1 driver. This should be a nice, calm, relaxing drive.
Publicist move.
Yeah, who knows? Anyway, it was a very exciting race. Very good times.
Yep.
Look forward to tomorrow's episodes of not What's on the Bench. Rocky Mountain High.
Rocky Mountain High.
Rocky Mountain High. Best intro ever.
All right. That's all I got for tonight. I got to get some work done. And
Yes,
I got to paint my
I'm
chassis.
tired. I have to go do work.
In the dark. That couldn't go badly. The good news is that I primered the chassis black, and then I'm going to paint it black. So it'll be super easy to find the spot that I missed.
Well, yeah, because it'll flake right off. Are you using an etching primer?
I use metal primer.
So an
That's
etching
the same primer I use on all this stuff.
Lexan. Hard bodies.
Did you see the changes they made to Imola? I did not.
They took out some of the runoff areas.
Hit the like button. Absolutely do
Yes,
that.
please. Kenny, look me up tomorrow and we'll sort out some plans.
Yeah, watch my video so you can see how to do.
Yes, watch his video.
No, you watch it.
Okay.
You don't watch anything.
Yes, I do. I watch all your videos.
You're such a douche.
I watched 2 minutes of Jim and Dan. And I turned it off.
I was out of service, so.
Well, I'm sure it was a good episode.
Good night,
All right.
everybody.
Have a great night, everybody. Love you. Bye.